Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the regular scheduled council meeting for Wednesday, September 17th, 2025. Let the record show all councilors are present tonight. At this time, we will do a pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, I'll go to adds and deletes. Add Youth Academy graduates. Add oath of offices. Add consent agenda items number 3, number 17, and number 18. Add bids and quotes, item number 1C. Could I have approval of the agenda? Wishes of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion approved by Councilor Schreiberger. Support by Councilor Bayless. Any discussion?
Mr. Mayor,
Yes.
did you have to add number 21?
Oh, you want to add that right now?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
Okay, we're going to add number 21 under the consent agenda. Candy, why don't you go ahead and,
Sure.
thank you, Ms. Sepulveda.
Yep, that will be to add the letter of support, Rams Mayors Association, letter of support for key tax site-specific permit, and that would be number 21, please.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. Okay, at this time, we will move on to the Youth Academy. And Chief, please, Chief, Mr. Esty, I will read the names, and if you would hand out their awards. First, we have Kinley Kane. Please come up, and congratulations. Asher Mackey. Congratulations, Asher. Trevor McCullough. Victoria McCullough. Emma Newsom Axtell. Out here? All right, Steve, you'll move on to those, all right? At this time, we're going to do oath of office, and first up will be Commander Officer Tim Stotty. Okay, I, Tim Stotty,
I, Tim Stotty,
having been duly appointed as Commander for the City of Hibbing,
having been duly appointed as Commander for the City of Hibbing,
do hereby solemnly swear
do hereby solemnly swear
that I will defend, enforce, and obey
that I will defend, enforce, and obey
the Constitution of the United States and the laws of the state of Minnesota.
the Constitution of the United States and the laws of Minnesota.
I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties
I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties
as Commander to the best of my ability, so help me God.
as Commander to the best of my ability, so help me God.
Congratulations. Pressure's on. At this time, Officer Selstead, Officer Anderson, and Officer Hannon, I think is how it's pronounced. Would you please come up forward? And when I say I, use your name. Okay. I,
Jeremiah Ingram, Cody Anderson,
having been duly appointed as police officers, all together, for the city of Hibbing.
for the city of Hibbing,
Do by here solemnly swear that I will defend,
do solemnly swear that I will defend,
enforce, and obey
enforce, and obey
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
and the laws of the state of Minnesota.
and the laws of the state of Minnesota.
I will faithfully and impartially
I will faithfully and impartially
discharge the duties as police officer
discharge the duties of police officer
to the best of my ability, so help me God. It's okay. To the best of my ability,
so help me God.
congratulations. Okay, before we move on to approval of the minutes, we do need the vote on approval of the agenda. I have a first and a second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Thank you. Approval of the minutes. Approve the minutes of the Hibbing City Council meeting of September 3rd, 2025. Wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Councilor Fossil.
Support.
Support by Councilor, who was it? Whitney? Councilor Whitney? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Approve the minutes of the Hibbing City Council workshop of September 3rd, 2025. Wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Councilor Bayless.
Support.
Support by Councilor Schweberger. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. 3, approve the minutes of the Hibbing City Council special meeting for September 10th, 2025. Wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Councilor Fossil.
Support.
Support by Councilor Hoffman Sockman. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. I'll move on to the consent agenda. Approve accounts payable dated September 5th, 2025, checks number 180932 in the amount of $431,756.68. 2, approve the accounts payable dated September 11th, 2025, checks number 180933 through 181023, and drafts in the amount of $2,306,297.26. Approve the accounts payable dated September 16th, 2025, checks number 181024 and one draft totaling $466,990.77. 4, approve the city council payroll ending 9/5/2025 in the amount of $660,240.53. 5, set the truth and taxation meeting for December 3rd, 2026 at 6 p.m. following the workshop meeting. 6, approve the renewal of the 2026 BCBS Group Medical Plan for post-65 retirees. 7, authorize promotion of Ronald Dykes to Sergeant 2 effective September 20th, 2025. 8, accept and place on file the Hibbing Police Department activity report for August 2025. 9, approve the special event permit application of the Hibbing Fire Department for their open house on Saturday, September 27th, 2025 at the Fire Hall. 10, approve the resolution 25-09-06 accepting bids for paid family medical leave private plan. 11, authorize the hire of Stephanie Mackey for temporary animal care attendant position pending pre-employment contingencies. 12, approve the advancement of Cody Lowen to Captain 2 at the Hibbing Police Department effective September 18th, 2025. 13, approve the revised comments supporting a site-specific sulfate standard for U.S. Steel key tack and authorize the mayor to sign the letter on behalf of the city. 14, approve the letter of support for Hibbing HRA's repositioning plan for Park Terrace, First Avenue, and 7th Avenue apartments, and authorize the mayor to sign. 15, approve the temporary on-sale liquor license of the Minnesota Deer Hunters Association to have Valentini Supper Club dispense alcohol at the Hibbing Memorial Building on Wednesday, October 1st, 2025. Approve the 2025 massage therapy license of Bethany Swedick, Aspen Massage LLC, 2602 First Avenue, Hibbing. 17, approve the contract with Bay West for hazardous material removal in the amount of $6,940 at the Central Range Public Works Facility. 18, approve the agreement with Live Barn to allow for streaming services of sporting events at the Hibbing Memorial Arena. 19, set the next Hibbing City Council meeting for Wednesday, October 1st, 2025 in the City Council chambers. 20, set the next City Council workshop for Wednesday, October 1st, 2025, following Hibbing City Council meeting at 5. And 21, support the letter of support for key tax site-specific permitting from Rams Mayor's Group. Wishes of the council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve the consent agenda as read and published.
We have a motion by Councillor Hoffman-Sockman, support.
Support.
Support by Councillor Fossil. Any discussion?
Mayor?
Yes.
If I could just point out, I think it might be a typo in consent agenda number 5. I think your truth and taxation meeting would be in 2025, not 2026.
Which one was that?
Item number 5 on the consent agenda.
Okay. Yeah, that would be 25, correct. So that's, stands corrected, set the truth and taxation meeting for December 3rd, 2025 at 6 p.m. following the workshop meeting. Thank you, Andy. Okay, any discussion other than that? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carries. We have no one for public forum tonight, so we'll move on to department committee reports. And to start with, Ms. Olivanti is at the State of the Range this evening, so Ms. Sepla.
I will be
The
taking
floor is
those.
yours.
Yep, thank you, Mayor and Council. Tonight, we're looking for approving the resolution authorizing application for an acceptance of Department of Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation commercial redevelopment grant for the 507 East Howard Street project.
Okay, hearing what Ms. Sepla had to say regarding application, authorizing application for acceptance for an IRRR grant, wishes of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion approved by Councillor Schweberger. Support. Support by Councillor Hildebrand. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Thank you. B would be to approve Resolution 25-0908, authorizing application for an acceptance of a Department of Iron Range Resources and Rehabilitation commercial redevelopment grant for Fairview Range Hospital at 750 East 34th Street.
Okay, we're looking for authorizing application for IRRR loans for Fairview Hospital. Wishes of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion approved by Councillor Whitney.
Support.
Support by Councillor Bayless. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. C, Canada.
Thank you. Approve Resolution 25-09-09, requesting an easement on certain parcels from the Hibbing Public Utility for the purpose of constructing a public access road to support the HRA of Hibbing's development of Cobb Cook Place and Mesabi Manor, sorry.
Okay. Again, looking for easement, requesting approval to go after an easement. Wishes of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion approved by Councillor Bayless.
Support.
Support by Councillor Hoffman-Sockman. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. At this time, we'll move on to Finance Director, Treasurer, Ms. Muller.
Good evening, Mayor and members of the council. For item A, I am offering resolution number 25-09-10 regarding the issuance of general obligation sales tax revenue bonds, Series 2025A. At our last workshop meeting, we discussed the issuance of temporary bonds that would be supported with local sales taxes. The sales tax was approved by our voters at our last election. So this would be for the $19,600,000 that was approved plus the financing costs. I'm asking if council will approve the resolution so we can go to market and offer the bonds.
Okay, hearing what Ms. Muller said regarding issuance of general obligation bonds for the public safety building, wishes of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion approved by Councillor Schweberger.
I'll support.
Support by Councillor Bayless. Any discussion? So I just want to, our local sales tax will be supporting these bonds. It's just we need the funding now so we can move this project forward, just so people understand that.
Yes, the only time that we would have anything other than local sales tax is if there wasn't enough sales tax revenues to pay the debt service. We would have to levy the difference to still make those payments.
Very good. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor, we have a first and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. B, Sheena?
For B, I'm offering resolution number 25-09-11, approving the preliminary budget and levy for taxes payable in 2026. City staff has been working extensively on the city's 2026 budget since April. Rising costs continue to impact the city's budget. The city relies heavily on local government aid and taconite aids to fund the city's budget. Certified LGA only increased by $21,840 or 0.23% for 2026. Taconite taxes and aids are expected to decrease by $133,972 or 5.8%. At the same time, expenditures are expected to increase in the general fund by $1.2 million or 5.4%. The preliminary levy requested is a bottom line increase of 9.99% over last year's final levy. This also includes our HRA and airport preliminary requests. Preliminary levies are printed on the proposed tax statements that our residents will receive in November. Once the preliminary levy is set, then the city staff will work toward making additional reductions to the levy amount prior to setting the final levy in December. I'm asking if council will move forward with setting the preliminary levy.
Okay, hearing what Ms. Mulliner had to say, setting a preliminary, it was 9.9, is that what?
9.99,
Okay.
just under 10.
Yep. Wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Counselor Fossil,
Support.
support by Counselor Hildebrand. Any discussion? I think that was exact temporary levy was set for last year, was right around 9.9.
I believe it was right at that too.
Okay. All right. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Thank you, Sheena.
Thank you.
We move on to Mr. Green, Building and Housing. Pat?
Mayor and council, this is a conditional use request by the Red Rock Hotel and Suites. Planning Commission heard this request on September 15th. It met all the minimum conditions for electronic message sign, and Planning Commission recommended approval.
Okay. Hearing what Mr. Green had regarding conditional use permit for signage for Red Rock Hotel and Suites. Wishes of the council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Counselor Hoffman-Sockman,
Support.
support by Counselor Fossil. Any discussion or questions from Mr. Green? I have a question. Where would this sign be located exactly?
It's where the sign is right now.
Okay,
The upper part is the large sign that just says Red Rock Hotel.
Okay.
So right below that is the electronic.
in their existing signage poles?
Correct.
Okay, sports. All right, thank you. We have a first and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Thanks, Pat.
Thank you.
Move on to bids and quotes. At this time, we'll move to Ms. Supla.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. I bring before you two different quotes from John Uritich from the Public Works Department. Actually, this would be then from the sanitation. He's looking for approval for the quote of 100 300-gallon dumpsters from Snyder Refuse in the amount of $42,800. As you know, that we've changed the size of some of our dumpsters for the garbage trucks that we've purchased. So this is within budget, and it will come out of the sanitation fund.
Okay, hearing what City Clerk, Deputy Administrator Sepla had to say regarding quotes, approval for 100 300-gallon dumpsters. Wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Councilor Whitney,
Support.
support by Councilor Bayless. Any discussions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Candy?
Thank you. The second one would be to approve the quote for 427 95-gallon refuse carts from McQueen Equipment in the amount of $34,044. And we do order these every year. They are in within the budget, and I'm looking for your approval. So those are the ones that we send out to
Yep,
the residents.
Yep. So we're looking for approval for a quote of 427 95-gallon refuse carts. Wishes of the council.
Motion to approve.
Motion approved by Councilor Bayless,
Support.
support by Councilor Fossil. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. C.
Sure. So at the last working session, we discussed going through all of our computer needs. As you know, that we have been leasing our computers, monitors, all of that for the last 3 years. We got a quote from Insight, which is basically like state bidding. Our 3-year computer leases for the multiple departments within the cities are up, or the city is up, are up, and we have paid $3,831.83 per month for 3 years. The total amount to lease our computers for 3 years is $137,946.02. And I did discuss with you that that's what we had been working on, was making sure we had all the correct numbers and what we've been spending, and then comparing them to purchasing them outright. The quote from Insight for the purchase of the same amount of computers and monitors that are leased is $137,904. Oh, I had the wrong number, I'm sorry. $177,417.23. And that includes adding 3 tough books to the mechanics department, and then 5 tough books. They're called G-Tacs. The G-Tacs are $3,041 or $3,441 per computer, and then the fire department also got the attachments and the mechanics to put them in their vehicle, so they can go from their office to their vehicle and have their computer with them. So it was an extra $39,000. So when you look at $177, or 130, I got myself all screwed up now, $177,000 versus $137,946. And we've added computers to it, and with some of our computers, we've also added monitors. We just feel that this is the best place, you know, to get them at, and how to purchase them versus just leasing them anymore. Because
So-
these computers would last 4 to 5 years, where we were getting 3 years out of ours and starting to have some issues, so.
Hearing what Ms. Suppla had to say regarding computers going from lease to purchase, with the adding docking stations for police or fire and public works, wishes of the council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Councilor Hoffman-Sockman,
Support.
support by Councilor Whitney. Any discussion?
Mayor,
Yes.
real quick, I was just curious, is there a schedule for replacement that we're gonna put forward for these things? If we're gonna do all the computers now, are we just gonna wait and then do a full reset?
No, excuse me, Mayor, or Councilor Bayless, what we're gonna do is then, as some of our computers then kind of just get a little, as we use them, and then another department that doesn't require like for finance, we require kind of a little higher power,
State-of-the-art,
or
yeah.
engineering, then we'll move those to the next one in maybe 3 years, and then get on a schedule where we're not purchasing them all at the same time.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
At this time, we move on to City Service Director, Mr. Arola.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. I got a few contracts here for approval for the public safety building. The first one, we are looking for envelope performance testing. So this will be testing of windows and doors and curtain walls required with this build. So approval to go with Lurch Bates in the amount of $11,600.
That was on the envelope performance testing, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, hearing what Mr. Rolla had to say regarding public safety building envelope performance testing at 11.6. Wishes of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion approved by Councilor Schweberger,
Support.
support by Councilor Fossil. Any discussions? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. C or B.
Item B, we are looking at special inspections for Phase 2 of the project. So this will be, inspections include earthwork testing, concrete testing, fire protection, steel welding, that type of testing moving forward. We did get 2 quotes on this, and we are choosing to go with the higher amount, not go with the low bid, NTS, because NTS had all the geotechnical leading up to this point. It's important with the project this big to stick with the same testing company as you move forward, just because you can, as you move along later, and if something fails, and there can be some finger pointing, no, I didn't do that, that was the other guy that did the inspections. And so if we can stay consistent and stay with the same testing company throughout is our recommendation to move forward with NTS in the amount of $103,690.
Okay, hearing what Mr. Rolla had to say, wishes of the council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion from Councilor Hoffman Sockman. Support?
Support.
Support by Councilor Schweberger. Any discussion?
Uh,
Nick, go ahead.
I was just curious what the difference was.
Yep.
The difference was about 29,000.
Okay, and I guess what I heard you say is you feel the continuity in this project from start to finish on a $30 million project.
Correct,
it's
yeah.
worth-
And taking the recommendation too from our architects and engineers and our construction manager, they've seen it in the past where if you switch midway through a project on it, it can lead to potential, issues down the line.
Liability, yep.
Yeah.
Very
So
good.
trying to stay with the consistency is important.
Thank you for the answer. We have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. C, Nick.
Item C, looking to approve the quote for installation of the surveillance system and access control system at the new public safety building. This is just on the new build, so your cameras outside the building, inside the building, and then your access control, your key fobs and automated doors and stuff like that. This would be American Eagle Security Systems. So we're trying to stick with the same company that we have at this building, the Mindview and others, the library city buildings. So looking to move forward with them in the amount of $129,115 for the hardware, and then $2520 for the annual service. That is for the surveillance, and then $82,550 for the hardware installation, and $2,700 in annual services for the access control. So
And you
looking
want
for
this all in
approval.
as one
Yeah,
request?
that'd be great.
Okay, what is the total? I just want to, so I mention it, the total. 129, 115.
129, 115, 2520. What else did you have, Nick?
82, 550.
You can do it separate too, that's fine, either way.
Well, it's all for the same quote for the surveillance system,
Correct.
installation parts. Okay. Okay, hearing what Mr. Roll had to say, wishes of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion approved by Councilor Schweberger.
Support.
Support by Councilor Fossil. Any more discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you.
This time we move on to Police Chief, Mr. Esty.
Mayor and Council, good evening. Two items for you in regards to a squad purchase. The first item is to purchase the squad itself, and there's actually going to be a slight change on that. We were actually able to get the price down to $45,791. Still through McGovern Motor Company. This squad is in stock and will be delivered once the council approves the purchase. So that actually came in under state bid. State bid was $46,902. So that's the first item to approve the purchase in the amount of $45,791.
Okay, hearing what Chief Esty had to say regarding the purchase of a new 2025 Ford Explorer for the police department. Wishes of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion approved by Councilor Whitney. Support. Support by Councilor Hildebrand. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
And then the second item will be the equipment and the upfitting costs for that squad. The amount will be $22,200 to enforcement lighting.
And this is for the K-9, the new K-9.
Oh yeah, I should have clarified that, sorry about that. Yes, be
Okay.
for the K-9 unit, sorry.
Very good. Hearing what Chief Esty had to say, approving the unfitting in the amount of $22,200 for the K-9 unit. Wishes of the council.
Mr. Mayor, I'll make a motion to approve.
Motion by Councilor Hoffman Sockman. Support? Support. Support by Councilor Bayless. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Thank you.
Thanks.
At this time, Library Director, Ms. Rainey. Good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Mayor and Council. So I'm looking for approval for the professional design services proposal for the Hibbing Public Library Tech Center and bathrooms renovation from Woodseth in the total amount of $57,000 for schematic design, construction documents, scope of services, and construction and administrative services. Earlier this year, we applied and got a $500,000 grant from the Minnesota Department of Education that will be used to basically construct a tech hub at the library. So we're getting going on that and are excited. Yeah.
Very good. Hearing what Library Director Ms. Rainey had to say, wishes of the council.
Motion approved.
Motion approved by Councilor Schweberger,
Support.
supported by Councilor Hoffman-Sockman. Any discussion? The one thing I want to mention, your new area for the tech, you're putting on the main level now?
Yes.
Where the new restrooms will be, which I think is a great idea.
Yep,
Rather
everything
than in
on
the
the
basement?
main. Yep, everything on the main floor.
And you definitely have the room there, so.
We do, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we have a first and a second. Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries.
Mayor?
Yes.
I'll abstain from that vote.
Very good. We have one. Abstain? Yep. Got it. Okay, could I have a motion for adjournment?
So moved.
So moved by Counselor Bayless,
Support.
support by Counselor Schweberger. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion carries. Thank you.